got longer legs to get that first step.
Yeah.
These are the queen's baths. It's raining, so you see sprinkles on the top, but it's clear enough that you can see through to the bottom. My mental health is definitely not in a great spot. Anxiety has been through the roof. I'm pretty depressed as well. And the lightning is definitely closer.
Some say I'm living in the moment. I say motion, I ain't got no motion. Turn the sky.
I'm Carlie, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Our time in the Bahamas has come to an end. We are now motor sailing, which is a lot more motoring than sailing, back to the US to head up the East Coast and explore that area for hurricane season. It is a bit choppy out here with no wind. We have our main up, first reef in just so it's a little less sail to bounce around, but sail is still up to hold us steady, so it's a little less rocky. Yeah, we sunsets in an hour. Yeah, an hour or so. The sun's actually quite high still, so it might be a lot later than that. Yeah, we're just moving along. Yeah, hour and a half to 2 hours. It is a new moon, so it's going to be a very dark night tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to see the stars really well and this like clouds stuff won't fill in. And then the bioluminescence, hopefully those are really on show for us tonight as well. Yeah, we haven't set any sort of schedule. We're just, Brady's tired, so he's napping and yeah, taking turns and doing that. We do have a cargo ship headed straight for us right now. Yeah, gonna watch that now. But yeah, that's what's going on. I need to quickly jump in here and just fill in a couple of blanks. As we were leaving Freeport to make our trek across the Gulf Stream to Florida, our engine quit working again. So of course Brady ended up having to be down below trying to get the engine to work, which is hot when you're constantly trying to run the engine and you've got all of that open. Also, there was no wind, as you previously saw, and it was one of the hottest days we'd experienced. It was at least 95, probably with a 95% humidity, and so all of that ended up with Brady feeling some heat exhaustion. And then once we left Freeport, got the engine working, left Freeport, we ended up coming out of Freeport and then around the edge of Grand Bahama, I guess. It was really bumpy. It was not bad for most, but Brady in his already like heat exhausted state ended up also getting seasick, so a combination of those two things meant that he tried to take over once or twice and just was not feeling good at all. I tried to lay down and get some rest during that time, but I couldn't sleep and he was miserable, so I was like, you rest, I'll take over. So he slept pretty much the entire crossing, and I did the like 33-hour crossing by myself, which was fine. I felt good and he did not feel good at all. So that's the good thing about having people around, is you can help each other out. So yeah, the clip of him resting is he spent most of his time sleeping in the cockpit just in case I needed help. And then he laid down below as well, some on our settee. But a huge thank you to Slow Motion. Just their constant, you know, because we buddy boated across, so we were constantly in radio contact, and that was a nice little, just a nice little break while underway, having somebody to chat to. So yeah, just jumping in to give a quick little, this is what happened, because the clips don't really show it very well.
Our powers combined. we might have a functioning dinghy.
We're about to get hammered. Brady's getting out of it. We've been watching it come in, which you can see, obviously.
Front.
Yeah.
Let's look up that way.
And here it comes. And that's little Martha, and that's Slow Motion, and we left Cassiopeia, which is those two masts back there. There they are. And we saw it coming, we're like, yep, we're out of here. Get back to our boats before that hits. And here it comes. We're all watching it. And cool, super cool thing that just happened, which Brady called me up here to see. And we're going down to get out of the rain. I came out here naked, but nobody was around, so it's fine. And some pink flamingos, like actual pink flamingos, never seen in real life. We're just like flying and landed over near us. How cool was that? So you're not coming down.
Turn our anchor light on?
It is.
Okay.
So you're not coming down. So then I'm coming back up. It's getting out of your way. Super cool. I'm gonna, yeah, they're totally still over there. Let's see if we can show you. Never seen them in the wild, only seen them at the zoo. Oh, and the boat's rotating. So now we're nose to pink flamingos. And the wind's coming from over there, so I can't go out that side to show you. So I'll just wait till I swing back. This is what we're experiencing. Some sideways rain. Right now, the bimini's holding up okay, but it is starting to feel wet, and it will start leaking through right here soon. Isn't that right?
Yep.
And I'm seeing 25 knots. I haven't gone down to look again. I was getting Brady updates earlier. Okay, let's get these pink flamingos. It's all for you guys. There they are. Pink flamingos in the wild, people. They were flying and landed over there, flying over the boats. Oh gosh, sorry. There they are. Pink flamingos in the flesh. Oh, not at a zoo. Camera's getting wet. It's the best I can do. As it goes with these squalls, they're pretty short-lived. Granted, this one did look pretty big, pretty quick moving. And the current and the wind and all the crazy going on right here makes this a little bit nutty, just because everybody angles and floats different and swings different, and it, yeah, gets a bit crazy. But it's all right, free decorates, right? And right now there's no lightning, so I'll take that. When you have a big lightning rod up through the middle of your home, you want there to be no lightning. Got everything in the boat, besides the laundry that has stretched over a couple of days now, and it's gonna stretch another day. It's just been kind of rainy and not lined out to hanging it to dry, so it's exciting around here. I'm gonna go down below now and drink some water. 'Cause what else are you gonna do? We can see little Martha in there under their Dodger. So they're out and about paying attention. It's really, really raining. Sounds pretty though. Engines suck. Okay, first cylinder's cracked, starting to start it. Yep. That's another boat's anchor light.
Okay, go again.
Okay, going again.
Alright, stop. Alright, turn the key off.
Keys off. The little blow has passed. It actually passed quite quickly. And it's peaceful now. The wind had died quite a bit, but it's picked up very slightly where it's comfortable now. Except it's kind of misting for a while, so we haven't really opened the boat up yet. But it feels nice in the cockpit. Oh,
Key on.
key on.
And hold the starting. Off.
And earlier today, Brady changed out the filter housing on our engine. Yeah, lots of reasons as to how he got there, but changed that out earlier, and we were hoping that we weren't gonna have air in the lines, but we do. So gotta bleed the engine, I think is the term for that, bleed the air out of the lines in the fuel. Here we are again, but he has done this process twice now. Once for a when we hydrolocked our engine, trying to leave rudder cut key.
Go ahead and start her up. Hold the starting.
Yep.
Off. Oh, man. Alright, key off.
We're not engine people. Brady would be happy to find somebody to trade electrical for engine. He could just come help you with electrical and you come take care of the engine. He would love that.
Yes.
He would take that deal in a second. It's fun. But if another blow comes through, we don't have an engine or a means for resetting our anchor because we can't drop the tender. And I do believe we are getting some blows tomorrow. You reopen the fuel line?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, let's
Go ahead again.
yeah.
That was not me stopping. It did that. And then I let go.
Alright, go ahead and start it.
I didn't stop it again. That was not me.
Okay.
I'm worried we're going to end up hydrolocking it.
Okay. I'll shut the water off.
Yes, please. I'm gonna turn the key off. The key is still sounding quite a bit louder than it normally does.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is.
Okay.
Nothing is different on my end.
Besides the air in the line, which caused it last time.
Right. But I don't. I'm getting fuel out of the
It's
injectors
sputing.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
She's running. Oh, you can't see that. It's way too dark. It's way too dark in here now. Good morning. I've just woken up. Well, kind of. I just slept like crap. And so I woke up earlier when Brady started talking. Somebody called. And we're showing the phone right now because his went into the water. And he just started the engine for us to get going, and I'm startled awake. So, good morning. It is not early. It's 10:45. Drinking some coffee. We made a pitcher of coffee yesterday and then never got it drank. Never even so we have a French press or a cafetiere. We never pushed the top down. Yeah, so we're having that coffee now because we're not too good for leftover coffee. We don't want to waste it, so having some of that now in one of the best spots ever. Great. We are continuing our trek north today, or starting it? No, continuing it, because first it started in the Bahamas, going north in the Bahamas. So we continue it today. All right, roll forward.
Good. Do you have oh, I have the anchor alarm here. So
Anchor's up. A lot of crap.
North Fort Pierce Bridge, North Fort Pierce Bridge, North Fort Pierce Bridge. This is sailing vessel Valinor. Approaching from the south, heading northbound, requesting your next available boat.
To the stupid thing again.
Oh, it balled up?
Yeah. So I can't get it up all the way, and I can't lower it. I'll go down below. Just need a minute.
Okay, going down below is going to take some.
I'm gonna have to try to go down there and yank on it.
Oh, it's not balled up on the anchor.
It's in the windlass.
North Bridge, back to the vessel calling, saying at the location, I don't see you.
This is sailing vessel Valinor. We are heading northbound towards the North Fort Bridge. Over.
Okay, I see you now. You're coming through. You're not coming down the channel.
That is correct. We are coming from the anchorage. Over.
Are we gonna make it or no?
Yeah.
Attention, North Bridge is preparing to open, requesting vessels. Please remain outside the fenders until the bridge is fully raised.
Alright, I got the chain pulled down.
Awesome. Well done.
So when we pass the bridge, I'll go back up there.
They are prepared.
First bridge today. Preparing to open. Yeah? Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh. Current's gonna take us. You're not careful.
Yeah, we're going 3 knots right now.
3 knots in idle. Neutral. Some boats on anchor over here. That one's a billboard. An anchored billboard. It's interesting. I wonder if they own said business or somebody's paying for those adverts. But this is the bridge we're waiting on. It opens on the hour and top and bottom of the hour.
I don't know what the bottom of the hour is.
It's a 30-minute. First one on this cloudy day. It's gonna be stormy today. And there's the Pelican Welcoming Committee. She's a muddy anchor. Did the best it could, which was not very good. But I don't know if you can see that knot of chain in here. It doesn't fall down in here very well, which is our anchor locker. So it clogs. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to take. Oh, you know what? This is a bad idea to do now because we're driving, and if it drops the whole thing, that could not be good. I untangled it from down below, but it's still tangled in the windlass right here, obviously. So, but untangling it down below sometimes fixes it, but not this time because it didn't work. So, just reattach it and wait until later.
It's super dark out here, but we are anchored at Titusville in Florida, and the water is very much full of bioluminescent life.
Yeah. So can you see it happening at all in the waves out there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Oh. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
That's cool.